I don't know why my hair looks so crooked. I have to remember it's backwards in the camera. I can't do it. Anyway, I have... Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I can't do it in the camera. Oh, I don't want my hair to touch the mic because it gets all staticky. Okay, so I'm just on here real quick because I had a dream. There was a giant windstorm yesterday, and it literally sounded like the air conditioner was going to fall out of the wall, but it kind of went with my dream. So I asked her this morning if I should say the dream because I really couldn't stop thinking about it, and they said absolutely. So I was like, okay, even though I have no idea what it could be about. So I used to work in real life, I've worked at many steakhouses. I was a server for many years. So sometimes I will have server dreams still. I could literally pick it up like that. I've done it for so long. I have a method, I have it down, and it seemed like, I want to say Australia. I was in Australia, and there was this Aborigines woman who was so beautiful. She was very curvy, and she was very feminine and sensual and very sexy. And she was new at this restaurant. It was some kind of steakhouse that was overlooking the beach. Wrong. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's not by the beach house and you have to go. I don't know. It's a dream, so I don't know. But it's in Australia, and we were working in this steakhouse, and she was new, and I was showing her the ropes, and everyone had a crush on her. You know, she's like the new girl, and she's really sexy, and I was like fascinated by her. She's just so different than anyone else I've ever met, and I enjoyed her. I thought she was, I was like observing her, you know, not like in a weird way, but just like, I wasn't hating on her or anything.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I wasn't. Sometimes I don't know if I'm me in the dream or if I'm looking through somebody else's eyes, like I'm them. So I could have been a man, maybe. I don't know. Because the spirit just said John. I didn't like look at myself. I can't look at myself. So she's new, and she's just so free-spirited. She's got dark skin. She's got lighter hair. She has green eyes. Very curvy, very sensual. And she's very flirty, but in like a friendly way. Like I can tell that that's just her personality. And you know, there's haters there. There's always haters hating on the pretty girl, you know. And they don't want to like help her do things and stuff. And she's new, and I was like, that's fucked up. So I could get along with a crocodile. I'll be friends with anybody. So I was like, I'll show you around, and we had to, like, every restaurant has like something unique to them or something, you know, that they do. And so this steakhouse had something, I don't know how. I think it like cooks the meat or something. But wherever we were by some volcano, and there's lava tubes. There's lava tubes that go to the beach, and sometimes, and you have to, like, they'll bubble up, like the little lava tube will bubble up, and it will come up above the Karen's spirit said. I'm having something supernatural happen. The fan just turned on by itself. Turn off. The fan just turned on by itself, but the button didn't even go on. So, okay. Okay, Spirit, I love you so much. So, there's lava tubes that go where the hot, I don't know, like a metal, like some kind of metal bubbles up, and you have to find it. And so I was teaching her how to do this because we find them, and then we do this process we do, and we carry them back to cook the meat on. Okay, so I'm showing her on the beach. We walk down. Yeah, she's following me. And we go to the beach, and I say, okay, you have to see where the sun reflects off of the metal, and then we'll know where one is because they don't bubble all the way up. They're like under the sand. So we're looking, and we see a bunch of them, and usually there's not that many. And I was like, wow. I was like, we're really lucky together. And so we go down, and as I say that, I see love right here. I love that. And we go down, and we find a big one. There's like a big giant, like the biggest one I've ever seen. And I said, okay, this is what you have to do first. First, you have to kick dirt on it to like cool it down and put water on it. So we're like, but not too much because we need it to be malleable. So we're putting water on it, and sand, water, sand, water, sand. And then it gets to a temperature where it's like pliable, but we can like hammer it. And we take another rock, and we're just like hammering it. We're like making it flat. And then we bring it back up. We finally bring it back up to the restaurant. And I was like, wow, you're really good. Yeah, that's awesome. And then that was the most important part. But when we went back up, it's like everyone was different to us. It was like we were gone it didn't seem that long, but in the time that we were gone, everybody had like, I don't know, I guess said rumors about us that we're like gay, and we're like, I don't know, just like, being mean, spreading rumors because we went to the beach together. But it's like, why wouldn't we? Like, she's new. Like, I don't know. It was so weird. They were just so mean to us, and they were treating us like we were like prostitutes or something. Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, but we found the biggest crystal thing or whatever it was that they had ever seen. So I don't know if it had to do with that. So, but they were jealous, and they started rumors about us, and it kind of ruined our time there. And we couldn't really work the same because everyone was operating in that place of like we were some prostitute, gay people, which nothing wrong with being gay, but that's like literally not what we did. So that was my dream. And I went to bed late because I was making this art thing. I couldn't stop making it. It was really pretty. And Spirit was like, it's okay. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. every day. You could, you can be flexible. We need you to, if we wanted you to wake up early, we would have woke you up early. I was like, okay. So that was like oh my God, Spirit just said dipsticks. They were a bunch of dipsticks. Yeah, that was a little side note sometimes I think we like put too much pressure on ourselves to wake up at this time, and you have to get ready at this time, but to be a little more flexible. So I don't know why oh my gosh, look at the top. It kind of reminds me of my dream. I'm gonna shuffle, but I don't know why this dream is significant. That's why we're observing it. Spirit wanted it to be known, and for whatever reason, so I listened to Spirit. Amy Dipstick Whim. Maybe the dream was about someone named Amy or Karen. What was another name? I almost felt like this woman gets this a lot, you know, because she's so sexy looking and she's so she's very like just some people, you know, you can't help the way you look, and when you're very attractive, it's almost like people assume that you're just like yeah, like you're just, oh, she's hot, she's a prostitute or something, you know, like just because someone's attractive doesn't mean that they're promiscuous and they're whatever assumptions people make. People shouldn't make assumptions about people just based off of their looks, is really one of the morals of this story. Because you can't judge a book by its cover. Ooh.
Nephew.
I can't stand how thick these freaking cards are. Like, why would they be so thick? I'm going to have to cut them in half because they're impossible to... These are the archetype cards. I love them. But I hate how awkward they are and how thick they are. Can't they be just like a little thinner? Ugh. It really does get on my nerves. It's so impossible to freaking shuffle them. But this girl seemed really sweet in the dream. She was really sweet. She was funny and she spoke. She was like, I thought she was Aborigines, but she was speaking Brazilian. She was like, and I know Brazilian specifically because of my own experience with the language, or it's not Brazilian or Portuguese. I don't know what the name of the language is, but she was like, she said bom dia, which I know is, she said bom dia. She was so pretty. She was beautiful. Poor thing. Maybe I was a man. Maybe they said that because I was a man. But I was looking through it like it was my eye, so I just assumed that I was a girl. But I really didn't see myself, so I could have been a man. I'm just observing my dream. This is the prophetic dream analysis. Okay. So let's just go already. Oh, I'm just trying to freaking... Okay, I gotcha. I just gotta shuffle them a different way. There we go. Make it work. I can't believe that thing went on by itself. That was weird as hell. Oh, mystical sister. Oh my gosh, this is as a mystical sister. And look, there's the fire coming up, the hot magma tube, and the metal coming up. Oh my god, come through, Spirit. Maybe it was alchemical, something we were doing in the astral realm. We met in the astral realm first. It always has to happen in the grid first before it happens in the physical world.
2010s.
2010s.
Ghost is here.
Yeah, I know a ghost is here. They're turning my AC on. I want it on. Yeah, so some kind of meeting has been initiated, has been sparked. I want to say like Soul Tribe or something, or it feels Soul Tribe-y. Oh my god, did I meet someone from my Soul Tribe? Soul Tribe. I love Neff. Neff is a reader I watch. She's always singing that. Okay. And I have Virgin's Milk upside down. But it's upside down. So last time I got this card, Spirit referred to it as a community, like a dark community.
Not enough.
Yeah, that didn't do enough. And so it's upside down. So in the past, Or this could be represented by the restaurant that, oh my gosh, the restaurant that started rumors about us and started rumors about a virgin. Yeah, I take this card as like the star has the virgin's milk, so they're the one that gives, gives them milk, just like a cow gives milk, freely without any question. It just knows it's to be done. Oh my God, and get things done right here on my Chromebook. It's funny. But it's upside down, so I think there's going to be a change of some kind coming, some kind of change with a community or some kind of group of people. It doesn't have to be a community, but a group of people, because a fire has been ignited, and this looks like this moth is flying up away from the flame. So I would say something ignited a spark to change or to move forward something, to release something, just for something to break free, something mystical sister.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Breaking away from this group who she gave to freely, that it's upside down, so they didn't give back. A group that didn't give back to her or them or whatever. These cards, I love them, but I hate them. Maybe I'll just file the sides of them so the sides aren't so bulky or something. I don't know. Okay, so someone moving away from a community or a group of people because they didn't give back to her, and it sparked a fire under her to leave or to be set free. Thank you so much, Spirit. Please continue bringing us the messages you want us to know. So where is she going? Where is she going? The golden rose. The golden rose. This is another rose. So the golden rose. The rose, I think it says mystical sister and golden. So I think this person's a golden child. I think this person could be named Henry. I think this person is some kind of healer or something. Mystical sister and a golden rose. Or maybe this is the other person. Maybe she needs a little bit of guidance. Or he. You could be coming into some union with one of your soul tribe members who's went through a similar experience like you. You're going to be meeting them soon, and you're both going to kind of fill in the blanks for each other in some way, because this rose is empty in color, but there's a golden pearl in the middle. So you're going to fill in the blanks, or you guys are going to fill each other up. That's awesome. Synchronicity. Yeah, it's going to be in divine timing. It's going to be synchronistic. There's a gem in the middle. There's going to be something that happens that brings you two together. That'll be synchronistic. It'll be like, oh my God, me too. And that'll kind of spark a friendship between both of you. Nice. I think it could be two, like, it's going to be the same sex, whatever you are, male or female. I have wise salt on its side. Wise salt on its side. So you both came from a salty environment where people around you There's a star right there at the bottom again. And we know what salty means, and there's an X right through it. So you both experienced or are coming out of a salty experience that made you wiser. It's called wise salt. Made you wiser about what friends to choose, who's for you. It kind of gave you a new awareness of who is for you and who's not. I'm getting, because it's right under this virgin's milk where you were giving to a group of people that weren't giving back. Melanosis darkening. Melanosis darkening.
Deliberately. Correct.
So this new person coming into your life is not going to be who you think it is. So I think this is a warning. They're going to come in that way, but that's why the rose is not colored. They're not going to be what you think. They're just pretending. So don't believe it. Use your intuition for the new things you've learned about what people's intentions are, and learn that that's just not this one. Okay, this one is just trying to get into your circle to hold you down. I think they may come from this group, whoever this person is. They're going to come in like a rose. They're going to pretend they're a rose, but they have no color in their rose. So you're going to be able to feel that. And if you let them in for too long, they're going to try to oppress you in some way, shape, or form. One spirit. So I would just say, if it's anyone from the past, it's a no. Okay? Because it's upside down. This past card, this virgin's milk, where a community of people weren't giving back to you. They created salty wounds. They're all salty. I think that they're the restaurant of people. You leave for 1 second and all of a sudden they all hate you. They're just trying to get back into your good graces, but I'd say no. Yeah, smoke. They're just blowing smoke up your booty. They don't want you at highest good. They're looking for an in to, I don't know. What do they want to do? What's their plan? Why do they want to weasel back in? To oppress you in some way. I don't know specifically, but this black pearl and crow is smushing the snake down to the bottom. And snake can be, snake is your consciousness, your kundalini. They're trying to repress your kundalini rising? It's messed up. They're trying to make it seem synchronistic. Oh, yeah, I'm a healer too. Oh, yeah. You'll be able to feel it, though. You'll be able to feel if it's true with your new skills you got. So don't be afraid to follow your instincts. Margarita Preciosa, the new pearl. The new pearl. Look, it's a golden triangle, like the guild. Thank you, guild. And it also looks like this symbol right here. Brad, Diana, Brothel, Karen, Henry. Those are just some names Spirit's saying right now. Bane. Yeah, this person's going to come off as a pearl, like they're golden, but they're really empty. You'll be able to feel the emptiness. It'll be shallow. They're just blowing smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. It's not going to be what you think it is. So don't trust this person. If they're from your past, you can just give it a no, okay? because everyone, it's saying here in the past line that it's upside down and it's salty. So whatever their intentions aren't going to be for your highest good. So Spirit says just don't even trust anyone from your past. Okay?
Probably not.
Yeah, person, probably not. Yeah, lightning. They just want to possess you in some way or hold you back. There's a snake wrapped around an egg. They see you as a broken egg. You know, there's a pearl over here that they're ignoring. That's really what you are. They don't see your value. They don't see your worth. They just want to keep you bound to them for some reason. So I wouldn't trust it. Okay, let's do some other cards. What else, Spirit? What else should we look out for? What else was the dream trying to tell us? Moon. Moon in reverse, feelings. Yeah. Oh, it could be a mother figure. It says mother. Could be a mother figure looking for emotional soothing. Someone from your lineage. Someone feminine who has bad habits. Who hasn't shown family nurturing. Is upside down, so I'm reading it like it's upside down. Someone, it could also be a father figure if it's upside down, but I think it's a upside down mother. Someone who's in their feelings and who has habits, who's been conditioned to be uncomfortable and doesn't trust their intuition, doesn't respect privacy, someone who's not nurturing, someone who has knee-jerk reactions, and who's a deviant. Spirit says this person trying to come in from your past is a deviant, a mother figure, a feminine, someone who doesn't listen to their instincts. Expansion. They're trying to stop your expansion from going forward. They're trying to stop your potential. They think you don't have potential, or they do, and they're trying to stop it. Why? Because you have luck. They think you have luck and positivity. So they're trying to just bank off your generosity and benevolence and your optimism. They want a chance. They're taking a gamble to explore, a chance to leap towards you. But Spirit says no. Spirit says they're a deviant. They don't have your highest good. And if you let them in, it's not going to turn out good. So anyone from your past, honey, you just say no, okay? I got the sun upside down. So probably a feminine and a masculine will be coming forward. But Spirit, confirmation. The fan just went on again by itself. It has not done that the whole time I have been here. That is the second time that went on by itself without anyone pressing it. So confirmation. Yeah, sun. It says, yeah, this is a masculine and a feminine that are coming forward. This person's in their ego and they're childish, and they're just going to take your energy, your life force. They can't make the distinction between their heart and their mind. They're not self-sufficient. They want to come in with their ego, and they want to crush your essence and your creativity. They don't want to honor you. Yeah, a masculine and a feminine's going to come in. But it's upside down, so it's the opposite of everything. So say no. They just want to follow you to wherever you're going. Oh, it could be a brother. If you have a brother figure, it doesn't have to be. It could be someone you consider like a brother, like a friend or a cousin. But Spirit did just say brother. So a mother figure and a brother want to come forward to you, but they don't have good intentions. They're not in a good place to be received. They still don't have the good intentions needed to take someone back who tried to hold you back, that tried to stop your positivity, that tried to crush your enthusiasm. Wow. They took a gamble and they lost. So they're lost, right? I mean, you don't have to do anything that or be with people that don't want to lift you up or that don't make you feel good. You want people that make you feel enthusiastic, optimistic. They just want to come back for your generosity. Why do they want to come back? Like what?
False.
Because they're false. Ascendant outlook. It's kind of like a dream. Worldview, mission, expression, approach. They're going to approach you like they have a new outlook on life. Like they've changed their point of view and all of a sudden magically they see it your way and they have a new attitude. But they don't. They don't. They're just going to be saying that. They're going to act like they have a whole new worldview, but I see a keyhole without a key. So these people are locked in on their worldview. They ain't changing it overnight. It's not something that's going to change overnight, and it's not something you can help them with. Anybody who has to change, they have to initiate the change. They're not gonna come to you and all of a sudden, everything's gonna be better. It doesn't work that way. Nobody can do it for you. Hey, Marge. I was just doing a dream and I'm giving someone advice who is going to have past people try to come back into their life that isn't good for them. So Spirit wanted me to come on here and give whoever this is for a warning to not take anyone from the past. Anyone who wants to come in from your past they don't mean it. They're going to come in like, I've changed. Look at me. I'm like a new person. But they're not. They're far from that. They're still inverted masculine, inverted feminine. They're trying to stop your enthusiasm, and they want to come in because of your benevolence and your generosity.
Relax.
So they just want something from you. Spirit told me to relax. or they think that they'll relax if they come to you. They're going to come to you like they have a whole new approach on life and their aura's changed, and they're going to come in like it was a synchronicity. Like it was a synchronicity, but it's not. It was all planned out. I have 10th house reputation, which is so funny because the dream I had, those people ruined our reputations based on lies. Like we were working and they made it seem like we were having some affair, being promiscuous, and then everything changed. So I think these people ruined your reputation, your career, and your achievements because of the rumors they spread about you. Some kind of patriarchy. They're trying to enforce their authority to make it seem like they were competent because they wanted notoriety, because they didn't know their own purpose. So they try to ruin your legacy by stamping it with their own patriarchy empire. So that's weird. Yeah, they just want to have your legacy, or they want to ruin your responsibilities or something. They want to stand in the way of your your achievements. I don't know why. Like, what the hell? Why can't collective just do what they want and be happy? Why are they always trying to stop them from doing what they want? Oh my gosh, I've been getting, Mark, just before I started, Spirit said inmate. I think there's an inmate in the collective. Spirit just said wrongfully accused. 3-3 on the clock. I don't know. Something about an inmate is always coming up. So it's so funny that you said that. Semi-sextile allowing. But it was upside down. And I asked, why don't they want you to move forward? Because they don't see potential in you. My God. They don't want the cycle to be over. They don't want you to have rewards or intuit anything. They don't want you to have hope to be compensated or grow. That's sick, man. Why wouldn't you want that? I mean, do these people have children? Would they want that for their children? That's so messed up. Isn't the whole point to grow and flourish in this life? What are we supposed to just sit on the couch and eat potato chips or something? I don't understand. Why wouldn't... Instructions, Spirit said. Brutal. Maybe they think you're just stupid or something. Because I really don't know why they look at you this way and want to treat you this way, but then they want to come into your life. Doesn't make any sense. It sounds like mental health to me. I got 4th house roots. Yeah, this is your family. I think this is your family. Spirit said brother earlier, so it could be a brother, a sister, and a mother figure or a father figure. You gotta put it where it fits, but it's definitely your family. Cackled. Spirit said cackled. Maybe one of them's a cackler. But they want to try. It says roots, so these are definitely your ancestors or your elders. And roots, it's like they're trying to make it seem like, but we're family. But honestly, Spirit says it doesn't matter if you're blood family, because just because you're blood family doesn't mean that it feels good. It doesn't mean that they're supportive, Spirit said there's a blood family and then a soul family. And your blood family is usually, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, karmic, to teach you lessons. And then once you learn your lessons, you learn that Donald half-brother laughs like that. Oh my gosh, I also get Donald all the time. I get the name. I'm going to do a reading on Donald because I get him all the time for Spirit Speaks. Marge, maybe we're a soul tribe because maybe you're the one in my dream. You have to watch it from the beginning, but I just got confirmation. Oh my God, maybe we're supposed to be friends. But these people, just because you have blood family doesn't mean that you're supposed to be with them forever. And Spirit says that all the time. It's not about blood, it's about energy. And these people are just gatekeepers, because sometimes it's the blood family members that never want to see you do good because they'll never support you. But a stranger that you've never met will support you 100% because it's energy. These people have attachments that they've put on you. And so they don't want to see you do good because they didn't do good. They want to see you stay where they stayed. They don't want to see you surpass them because they have healing to do. And so they're trying to weasel their way back into your life in whatever way they can. You're going to get phone calls. You're going to get, I didn't know you were going to be here. How are you? What are you up to? You want to grab some lunch? Just say no. If it's anyone from your past, just say no, because they really aren't healed yet. And you'll be able to intuit that. You had the intuition card. You're going to feel it. They're not what they say they are. There's not any amount of healing that can happen in whatever short time this happened, because this is something, I don't know what happened to break you guys apart, but you definitely stepped away from them. I mean, it's something with rumors and your reputation. Something they ruined. It's just like the dream, the dream. In the dream, you were working and you went off to help a coworker that was new, and you came back and everyone treated you differently, like you had like you're a leper or something, and they operated from that place instead of,
Definitely.
yeah, definitely. When really you were just working.
1980s.
You were just working. Maybe someone in 1980s.
Right.
3 people. Train. 3 people. So 3 people in your family took it upon themselves to start rumors about you that ruined your reputation, that you had to actually leave. You had to actually uproot yourself, which I have the roots here. You had to uproot yourself and go to a whole different state and place because they ruined your reputation. And they're not sorry about it. They haven't said sorry. I haven't had, they're going to come back and be like, oh, I'm changed. I'm a changed person. I healed. But they're like this. They just want to oppress you because they don't want to see you doing better than them. That's all. That's all this comes down to. But you're going to find a new soul tribe, a new soul family, so you don't have to worry about it. Is there anything else you want us to know? Tobacco companies. Who says tobacco is not addictive? They can't give it up. They can't give it up. They're like addicted to trying to stop you. It's so weird. They can't stop trying to stop your forward movement. Excuse me. They really just don't want to see you do good, honey. Jesse Jackson, as I say that. American civil rights leader named to the Gallup list of 10 most respected. Yeah, because you're respected.
She was killed.
And they can't stand that. So they, well, I think this was more of a metaphor. I think maybe these people smoke, I don't know, but I think it was more of a metaphor of they can't stop ruining your reputation or trying to stop you. John Glenn. We just had the name John come up on the meter. The first U.S. astronaut to orbit the Earth and a U.S. senator, never too old to shoot for the moon. Oh, and I have moon over here. But upside down. Never too old to shoot for the moon. So this is an older feminine. I think it's like a mother figure. Expeditious. She's always trying to aim for things that it's because she's always aiming for things that are high and she always misses. She's always shooting for the moon and missing because she didn't do what she wanted to do in life. And so she sees you doing what you want to do in life, and that makes her upset, makes her jealous. It's ridiculous, honestly. Miles Davis, innovative, influential, and respected American jazz trumpet player and band leader. Yeah, she's mad at you because you're a leader. You're influential. You have, I want to say, open heart after having an operation. What a cut up? What a cut up, a real stitch. One of these people could possibly be having some kind of surgery or having an operation, and they're going to be using that as some excuse to wiggle their way back in. And there's possibly something happening in court. They could possibly lie and say they're having surgery for court. The highest court in the United States, robes but no wigs. Something's happening in court. What's happening at work? Exhausting, draining, weakening, tiring. Something that's been tiring or that's gonna be. I don't know if this has happened yet. Hot lava. Uh-oh, there's no better way. Oh my God, hot lava. That was my dream. My dream had the lava tubes where the metal comes out and we had to harvest the metal. Hot lava. Huh.
Go here.
Hot lava.
Leave me.
Huh. That is so interesting. I'm not sure how to interpret it. Oh, maybe you like what you're harvesting or what you're collecting or making made them upset in some way. And so they've been putting you under, they've been your judge. Maybe that's what the court is. Maybe it's a metaphorical judge. You've been under judgment from them for something that you're creating. Something that's easy and, oh my God, and this says promiscuous. My dream, they made rumors about us being promiscuous.
1 year ago.
A year ago. Oh my God.
Spot.
They put a spot on your reputation by saying that you're promiscuous, easy. They were judging you. Spirit says because they're exhausting, they're tiring, they're draining. They need hair transplants. They could be going bald. Someone in 1980s again, someone born in the 1980s started rumors about you, about how you're promiscuous because I don't know why. Whoa. Morticians. Why do you hang around with those stiffs? Because they're a bunch of stiffs. They're a bunch of assholes that are transplantable. They're removable. They're what's the word? Replaceable. They're replaceable. They're nothing special, honey, okay? The air in your hair and bugs in your teeth. Yeah, motorcycles. Yeah. They're nothing special. They're just bugs in your teeth. Don't believe anything they say. Spirit just wants you to know that you shouldn't take anyone from your past because all they do is spread rumors and lies about you. They don't even know how to stop doing it. And it's just something they've done their whole life because that's how they operate. They don't want to heal because they're dull and they're bored with their life. So they have to make up shit because they're so bored with their lives about you, who's Joan of Arc. You're like Joan of Arc. You're like Joan of Arc, and they want to stop you because they're dull, boring, stupid, blunt. Spirit said it, not me. They're like Hillary Clinton, and you're like Joan of Arc.
1960s.
Someone's born in 1960s, possibly. You're like Joan of Arc over here, and they're like Hillary Rodham Clinton. Freaking nightmare. The Young Men's Christian Association, possibly someone named Christian, has 30 million members and 110 countries. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. The Village People. Spirit's got jokes, man. These people just aren't for you. They never were for you. They made up rumors. They ruined your reputation. They made you have to leave, and now they want you back. Why do they want? What's the point of coming back? Like, what is the point? Visionary, idealistic, prophetic, far-seeing.
Chase.
No, they want you to chase them. They're runners. They want you to chase them. They want you to be like, oh, how's it going? Oh, what are you doing today? Do you want to hang out with me? Please, please, please. But then the minute you do give into them, definitely, Spirit, the minute you give into them, they're spreading rumors about you because they're unhealed. How can we heal them? How can we help heal them? Power, strong, forceful, robust. Yeah, they're very aggressive. It's like their way or the highway kind of deal I'm feeling. It's like you have to be totally chasing them at all times. Otherwise, they think you're boring. when it's them who's boring, they're the dull ones because they can never find themselves. They don't have any vision. They're very idealistic. You have to fit their frame. If you can't catch flies any other way, that they think that by spreading rumors that you would come running back to them or something, like fly fishing. They send it out and then they pull it back. They send it out and then they pull it back. That's constantly them. They think that causing drama is supposed to make you want to run back to them in some way, but you're not about it. You're like, why would I do that? Why would I go someplace I don't feel good? If you're not loving me completely, I'm not going to stay somewhere where I'm not loved. I'm only loved partially, and that's not even love. These people need to heal. Yeah, you're rare. They want you because you're rare. They don't want you to leave because they see your potential, but they don't want you to know that you have potential. That's called abuse. That's called emotional abuse. Okay, that's mental, emotional, spiritual abuse right there. They might not be hitting you physically, but they're mirrors. But they're showing you what they're showing you in the mirror. You're their mirror. You're reflecting to them exactly what they are, and they don't like it. So they want you to come back so they can have power over you because you're rare. It's weird as hell. I want to know how we can help heal them. Like, let me see. Let's see if Spirit has any recommendations, and then we'll end it. Do you have any recommendations for how they can heal? Level 2, present. How do you set boundaries? These people have no boundaries. They need to set boundaries for themselves. Are there people in their lives that they do things for that they don't want to do things for? What do you trust will work out for you? These people have to focus on themselves. They're so worried about this person and I got visual and I have visionary here. Spirit just said visual and I have visionary. They're so worried about what your vision is and what you're doing that they can't even look past it. They just can't focus on themselves. How can we get them to refocus or redirect their focus? Exposures. What's one thing you've been meaning to do? What's one thing you've been meaning to do? Spirit says something sinister. They want to do something sinister to you because you're exposing them. Because Spirit just said exposure, visual exposures, and visionary. You're a mystic. You're a mystical sister. So you must have some kind of prophetic vision or something. They're worried that they want to stop you from your forward movement because they don't want you to expose anything that they've done, because it's time for them to look in the mirror, Spirit says, because at their shitty behavior and how they've been trying to force themselves upon you because they've done things they aren't proud of. And instead of healing those things, they're afraid you're going to expose them. But really, you wouldn't even have known if they didn't come after you. What will you have to let go of soon? They're going to have to let go of this for you, collective. They're going to have to let go of trying to keep coming after you because you're gone. The cycle's over. What have you grown to love about yourself? If you want to start healing, you're going to have to start asking yourself what you love about yourself. And if you can't think of anything, then you're going to have to work on that. That's what you're going to have to work on. What's one thing you healed from and how? Collective, you're going to heal from this. You're going to move forward. All you got to do is say no to them. When they want to come to you, say no. Otherwise, you're going to go through the same cycle again. Okay? What came easily to you as a child? Spirit's asking you to go back to being a child before you got jealous, before you did things that you regret, and to remember that time and to try to honor things you did then. Let's do it on Fuck Yourself, and then we'll close it out. What if speaking your truth is what keeps you trapped? I'm fine with anyone speaking their truth just as long as you realize that that's just what it is, how it was for you. Bless me. That doesn't diminish. That doesn't diminish or poo-poo your experience. It just allows you to see it in a way that empowers rather than victimizes you. Yeah, these people are victimizers. They want to victimize people so they never leave them, but then they want to do fucked up shit to them that makes people leave. So they're the victims. Okay? I love you guys. Hope it helps. I'll see you next one.
Negative.